Good morning. We are going to get started in hero's pose. If you have any sensitivities around your knees, you can go ahead and grab a blanket for this. So line up your blanket. In hero's pose, you'll come down to your shins and then bring your hips back to your heels. This is really, if you're putting your blanket underneath your knees, it's going to help you stretch your quads. If you want to give yourself a little bit of a lift with the hips, you can just bring that blanket in between your hips and heels. Here in hero's pose, knees are bent, bottoms of the feet pressed down into the mat. Bring your hands to your thighs. Roll your shoulders back slightly, stacking the shoulders over the hips, and go ahead and close your eyes. We'll take 3 deep rounds of breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final and deepest round yet. Inhale. Hold at the top. Taking one more sip of air. You'll exhale, release, feeling your shoulders drop away from your ears. We're going to move into some stretches with our feet and our calves. So I'll have you go ahead and move your props away from you. You'll tuck your toes and then draw the hips back to your heels. Now be super gentle here. This is definitely a space in your body that we don't usually stretch. But you can go ahead and reach behind you and tuck the pinky toes under. Here we're stretching the bottoms of our feet. Showing the arch support some love. Showing the heels as well as the ball of your feet some love. Taking one deep breath here, inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and walk your hand back in front of you. Untucking the toes, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. You'll tempt your fingertips up and then gently start to walk your hands back, lifting your knees off the ground. Now we're stretching the tops of our feet. Inhale here. Exhale, transition through, walking your hands forward, tucking your toes. Hips come back to your heels, stretching the bottoms of your feet. Inhale. Exhale, release. Walking the hands in front of you, untucking the toes. Hips come back to your heels as the knees lift. Inhale. Final run through. Exhale, drop the knees, walk the hands. Tuck your toes, lean back. Maybe you're going to get a little bit deeper into this foot stretch. Inhale, and as you exhale, walk your hands forward, untuck the toes, pressing the tops of the feet into your mat. Go ahead and lean on back. Inhale, and as you exhale, go ahead and walk your hands in front of you, shifting your hips back, your shoulders back so they align with your hips. As you inhale, your arms will reach out and up. And as you exhale, go ahead and interlace the fingers right behind the nape of the neck. You can reset the knees if necessary, giving yourself a little bit of a wider base. As you inhale, open up the elbows like a book, squeezing the shoulder blades together. As you exhale, round in, tucking the chin, drawing the elbows towards one another. Inhale to open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale, open once more. Finding a little bit of a neutral spot here, you can reset the fingers if necessary. As you inhale, you'll reach the left elbow up to the sky, and then exhale, draw the right elbow down. Moving into this nice side stretch here, sending your breath along the left hip, the left side body, into the left rib cage. On your next inhale, you'll come through center. Exhale, hold here. Inhale, reach the right elbow up to the sky. And as you exhale, draw the left elbow down. This time, sending your breath along the right side of your body. Inhale, come back through center. As you exhale, go ahead and release the bind in your fingertips, coming into a cactus pose. Arms are out like goalposts. You're squeezing the shoulder blades together like you're squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades. Inhale here. As you exhale, draw the elbows to close, breathing into the back of the heart space. Inhale to open. And exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close it on up. Hands come down to the ground and you'll walk your hands in front of you, meeting me in a tabletop position. Shoulders stack over your wrists, hips stack over your knees. You can keep your toes tucked, or if you'd like, untuck the toes, and you can go ahead and pitter-patter the tops of the feet into the mat, getting a little bit of blood flow into the feet, the calves. Once you've found your comfortable position, we'll move through some cow-cats. As you inhale, flip the tailbone up, drop the belly, lift through the chest. Exhale, press down through the hands, round in the back body, and tuck your chin. Inhale, cow pose, lifting through your chest. Exhale, cat pose, breathing into the back of the heart space. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Staying in cat, continue to press into the palms so you're really arching up in that upper back area. And I want you to shift your shoulders forward, feeling that stretch move along the shoulder space. Go ahead and shift them on back. And then on your next inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, shift back. Knees come out to mat width distance. Hips come back to your heels. As you walk your hands in front of you, your chest and forehead will come to the ground. Great opportunity to reconnect with your breath early in the practice. Putting blinders on everything around you. As you inhale, bring your gaze to the top of your space, and as you exhale, walk your hands over to the right side of the mat. Go ahead and stack your right hand on top of your left. Draw the left hip back, and then let the chest and forehead rest onto the ground. Inhale, gaze comes to your fingertips, and as you exhale, walk the hands through center, this time over to the left side of your mat. Right hand stacks over the left. As you let the chest and forehead fall, drop the right hip back and send your breath along the right side body. Inhale, gaze comes to the fingertips, and as you exhale, walk your hands through center. Pressing the hips back. On an inhale, come back to tabletop. This time, go ahead and tuck your toes. As you exhale, press the hips up and back, our first down dog of practice. Take a moment here just to pedal out the feet here. Breathing into the belly of the calves. As you inhale, bring your gaze to the top of your space. Exhale, walk or jump your feet in between your hands. Excuse me. Here in this forward fold position, you can let the hands rest on either side of your feet. You can reach for opposite elbows, or you can interlace the fingers at the nape of the neck, drawing your chest closer to your legs. I like to keep a nice micro bend here in my knees. I think you don't want to come at it with total straight legs, but if you're able to add a little bit of a bend to it, you can really find depth in letting the chest fall along the thighs. As you inhale, halfway lift, palms come to your shins. Exhale, fold forward. On a long inhale, you'll come to stand, arms reach out to the side and up to the sky. As you exhale, open arm twist to your right side. Right hand swims down and back. Both thumbs are pointed up to the sky, palms facing out. You'll draw your left hip back and press the right hip forward, feeling the stretch along the right side of your body. Inhale, both hands come up to the sky. As you exhale, open arm twist, this time to the left side. Left arm swims down and back, palms face out, thumbs up. Press the left hip forward. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. And as a nice little reset, let's come into our cactus pose, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, arms reach up. And as you exhale, fold forward, chest to leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Keeping the lift in your chest, plant your hands, stepping your feet back, high plank. We'll hold here for an inhale. And exhale, press the hips up and back. We're going to do 2 more rounds of that, linking breath to movement, getting our heart rate up a little bit. Inhale, gaze comes to the top of your space. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come to stand, arms reach out and up. Exhale, open arm twist right. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, open arm twist left. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. As you exhale, cactus the arms back. Inhale gives us length, reaching through your fingertips. Exhale, fold forward, chest to leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping your feet back. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward, high plank. Exhale, shift hips up and back, downward facing dog. Third round, inhale, gaze comes to the top of your space. Exhale, step your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, full body extension, arms reach out and up. Exhale, open arm twist right. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist left. Inhale, arms reach out and up. Exhale, cactus the arms back. Inhale, reach through the fingertips. As you exhale, swan dive, chest to leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping your feet back, high plank. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. We'll go through 3 transitions, just moving back and forth between down dog and high plank, really getting into the shoulder space, growing some power there. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward. Exhale, press your hips back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. We'll hold high plank on the third round. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, hold. Inhale, press into the palms, breathing into the back of the heart space. As you exhale, press the hips up and back, downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale, right leg rises behind you. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step your feet in between your hands. Staying on the ball of the left foot, you'll press on up into crescent lunge. Arms reach up to the sky. So we're working from the bottom up. Toes are pointed towards the top of your space. Your stance can be as wide or as narrow as you'd like it. I like to heel toe my right foot out so I'm standing on railroad tracks versus a tightrope. Actively press into the left foot so you're keeping the left leg engaged as you're bending into the right knee. Hips are centered. You can bring your hands to check that. And then shoot your arms up to the sky. Inhale, reach to the fingertips. As you exhale, airplane the arms back, leaning your chest forward. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, airplane the arms back. Feeling this burn in the right thigh. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. And as you exhale, hands come down to frame the right foot. Pressing down into the left foot, inhale, right leg rises. And then as you exhale, bring the right foot down to meet the left. Down dog. Taking a moment just to feel the difference between your right and left sides before we go ahead and even this out. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Finding whatever stance suits you. Press down into the left foot. Shoulders stack over your hips. Arms reach up to the sky. Remember to engage the back leg by pressing into the ball of the left foot as you start to stabilize here in crescent lunge. Inhale, reach through your fingertips. As you exhale, lean forward, airplane the arms back. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, airplane the arms back. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And as you exhale, airplane, lean forward. Keeping the left knee bent, inhale, your arms will reach up to the sky. And as you exhale, hands come down to frame the left foot. Inhale, left leg rises behind you. And then exhale, let the left foot come down to meet your right. Here in downward dog, I want you to lift the heels up to the sky. And then as you exhale, rotate your heels towards the back right corner of your mat. So they're a little bit like a 45-degree angle. Let those softly fall down to the ground and breathe along the right side body. Inhale, heels come on up. As you exhale, rotate the heels back down to the left corner of your mat. This time, breathing into the outside of the left leg. Giving our calves a little bit of a stretch here. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, drop the heels down. Inhale, gaze comes to the top of your space. As you exhale, press the hips up and back. Inhale, right leg rises. As you exhale, step the right foot forward behind your right thumb. You'll rotate the left foot so that it's parallel to the back of your mat. Pressing down into the right foot, come on up to warrior two. Working from the foundation up, right toes are pointed towards the front of your space. Left foot is parallel to the back. Heel to arch alignment with your feet. Right knee is bent as you're keeping the left leg engaged once more, really flexing the left quad up and away from your left kneecap. Hips are centered. Shoulders stack over your hips. As your arms spread out from your shoulders, you can extend the fingers wide and then settle into your space. You'll find your drishti gaze, your point of focus, right in front of the right middle finger. As you inhale, straighten the right knee, arms extend up to the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee, come back to warrior two. 2 more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We created some space there, not only in the lower body, but also in the upper body. So with that space, we'll go a little bit deeper, keeping the bend in the right knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reaching the right arm up and back. The left hand can either rest on the left thigh or wrap around the back, the low back. As you inhale, reach through the right fingertips, and as you exhale, commit to the bend in the right knee. Feeling that heat build again once more in the quad, feeling some stretch here in the right hip. Use your breath to identify any tension that you're still holding on to, and exhale, release it away. Inhale, press through the right foot, straightening the right knee for reverse triangle. Now we're feeling that stretch move on upward from the right hip into the right side body. Sometimes I like to bring my left hand to my right rib cage and just see if I can open up even more by reaching through the right fingertips. Inhale here. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, framing the right foot. Tuck the left toes. Inhale, right leg rises. As you exhale, bend the right knee, stacking right hip over left. We'll move into some ankle circles here. You can bend and straighten the knee, whatever's going to feel good in opening up your hip space. Inhale, right leg rises. And as you exhale, right foot comes down to meet the left. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Warrior two on this side, you'll rotate the right foot down, parallel to the back of your space. Press on through the left foot. Coming into warrior two, check your alignment from the bottom up, and then move to deepen the bend in the left knee. Finding your drishti gaze once more. Settling into your breath. Feeling the left thigh work as much as the right thigh did. Moving through some transitions. Inhale, straighten the left knee, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, back to warrior two. Two more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. As you continue to create space here in the upper body, keeping the bend in the left knee, inhale, reverse your warrior, sweeping the left arm up and back. As you exhale, commit to the bend in the left knee, still working towards the 90-degree bend. Send your breath wherever it is needed. I'm sending mine right now to my left hip. On an inhale, straighten the left knee, reverse triangle. Reaching through the left fingertips. As you exhale, maybe peel open a little bit more. Again, you can bring your right hand this time to the left rib cage and see if you can create more space here in the left side body. Inhale, reach through the left fingertips, and as you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, framing the left foot. Tucking the right toes, inhale, left leg rises behind you. As you exhale, bend the left knee, stacking left hip over right. You can bend and straighten your knee. You can do ankle rotations, whatever works best for you on the other side. Inhale, reach through the left toes, and as you exhale, left foot comes down to meet the right. Inhale, gaze comes to the top of your space. As you exhale, press the hips up and back, getting a little bit more into this juicy downward facing dog. On your next exhale, your knees will drop down to the ground. Hips come back to your heels, finding this familiar hero's pose that we started with in the beginning. Now, I want to see if we can revisit those foot exercises, because I think it's so helpful to think about your feet as the base of every single shape we create. So let's see if we can come back and if we made any progress with our feet. So go ahead and walk your hands forward, lifting the hips off the heels, tuck your toes, and then gently bring the hips back to your heels. You can reach behind you, tucking the pinky toes under. Those are the ones that usually try to escape from this. And just deepen your breath together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale here. As you exhale, walk your hands in front of you, untucking the toes. You can go ahead and pitter-patter out those tops of the feet here, and then settle in. So the tops of the feet are pressing into your mat, hips come back to your heels. You can tense your fingers up and then gently start to lean back, lifting the knees off the ground. Breathe into the tops of the feet, send your breath right to the ankles, and then exhale, go ahead and release. Drop your hips to either side and swing your legs out in front of you. I'm going to come to the side here. Totally optional for you, however you'd like to take it. We're going to take some stretches with our legs out. So bring the left leg extended and straight, pressing down into the left heel. Your left toes are pointed up to the sky. We want to keep this left leg engaged as we go through the stretch. Your right foot will come right into the left inner thigh. As you inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. Start to twist your torso to frame your left leg. Exhale, go ahead and fold forward. Now you might notice your right knee is going to pop up or maybe start to be a little inactive. I want you to flex your right foot, and you can even bring your right hand gently down to the right knee, drawing it closer to your mat. Keeping the torso centered on the left leg. Inhale here. Exhale, fold a little deeper. You're going to start to shimmy the left forearm right inside of the left leg. So now we're going to open up. I like to bring my right hand right into my left rib cage, starting to peel that open. And then you can inhale, bring the right hand up to the sky. So both legs are fully engaged. You're using your left leg as leverage, pressing into your left arm into it to open up the chest here. Inhale, reach through the right fingertips. As you exhale, go ahead and bring the right hand down next to the left. Tent up your fingertips, walking your hands to frame the right leg, still bent. Inhale here. And as you exhale, go ahead and fold over your right leg. Keeping the left leg engaged. It's a little bit of a counter stretch here before switching out. Inhale, walk the hands back, shoulder stack over your hips, and go ahead and switch out the legs. So right leg is extended, right foot is flexed, right heel is pressing into your mat as the toes point up to the sky. Bend the left knee, bringing the bottom of the left foot into the inner thigh of your right leg. We'll first start by tensing up the fingertips, turning your torso towards the right leg. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. And as you exhale, fold forward, chest to leg. If you notice that your left knee is lifting, go ahead and bring it either mentally or physically closer down to your mat. Deepening your breath. On your next exhale, you'll shimmy your right forearm onto the inside of the right leg. Bring the left hand to the right rib cage. Start to peel this open as you inhale. Reach the left arm and hand up to the sky. Last deep breath here. As you exhale, Bring the hand down, meeting the right. Fingertips are tented as you walk over to your left knee. Inhale, lift through your chest. And as you exhale, fold over the left knee, counter stretch. Inhale, walk your hands back. Go ahead and cross the right knee. So coming back into that cross-legged position. Go ahead and remove the fleshy parts from your sits bones. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Taking a moment just to feel the difference, the sensations running through your body through 30 minutes of breath and stretch. Taking a moment to show gratitude for every muscle, bone, and joint that takes you through your practice. Prayer comes to third eye, thankful for all of life's lessons, some easier than others, but all providing perspective. And folding forward, grateful for this wonderful space where we can practice together. The time and space you created for yourself. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. Namaste.